Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is another creative fold, and I am featuring, again, the Designer Series paper since it is on sale until the end of October, where you buy 3 packs and get the 4th pack free. Excuse me. I have been featuring videos from the past. This one is a new one. I'm calling this a double fold or a full fold. I guess I would call it a full fold card. So let's get started. I've got the Blooms and Bliss Designer Series paper. This measures 4 inches by 11 inches. I'm going to bring in my personal cutter, and I am going to start scoring. And first I am going to score at the 1 inch. So we're going to do 1 inch and then 1.5, 2, 3, 3.5, and 4.5, and basically you're going every 1/2 inch and then 1 inch. So we did 5. The next one we're going to do is 6. Then we're going to do 6.5, and the 1/2 is right in that crease. Then we're going to the 7.5, 8, then to the 9, and finally the 9.5. Now you are going to have some extra that we are going to just fold over, but first I want to find the center of my card. So right where I scored the 5 inch and the 6 inch. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring in a ruler, and I think it's probably going to be easier to see it on this side. So I've got my mark right there, and I'm going to make a dot 1.25 inches down. So 1.25 inches down from each side. And the same way over here. And then what I need to do is to cut from that mark right there to the center of my card. So we're going to bring in that personal trimmer, going to lay my score line there and my mark in the channel, and I'm just going to cut. I'm going to do that on all 4 sides. Your pencil mark to your score. My finger out of the way there, and then there's my other one, other side. So I'm going to go from there to there. We called these, when they're just a single, a curtain card. So I don't know if you would call this a double curtain, double fold, full fold. Could be called any of those names. So what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to go back into that center, and then I'm going to valley mountain fold all the way out. Now, depending on which cardstock or which side of the Designer Series paper you want to see will depend on how your fold would want to go. I want to see the flowers the most. So that's what I've done, just moved it back and forth so that it looks like so. So you still have the tips of the green, which is the background. I'm just going to bring in my fast fuse, and I'm going to run along the sides here. And then I'm going to fold that back up. Going to bring in a piece of the mint macaroon cardstock. This measures 3 3/4 by 5, And I'm just going to lay that across like so. And then the extra, I'm just going to put it off to the back. I've got that. Oops, I see I didn't do that. Let's see if I can pull that up. I can. I didn't do that last. There we go, so that I have a pleat all the way across. So valley and mountain. Now we're going to push this over. Add a little more fast fuse. I have a piece of the mint macaroon. This measures a 1/2 inch by 6, and I'm just going to run that across the middle like so. I have already went in and cut this from the Flourishing Phrases. Now, I set up this video. Oh, I did do it. I thought I had set up this video to be done before I shared the tip about the tear and tape, but I did not. So when I ran this through, I used the tear and tape. And if you've not seen that video, you need to go see how I cut so that I already have my adhesives. I will have that link on my blog, stampingwithlynda.com, so you want to make sure you go head over and see that. And so I've got that done. Next, going to bring a piece of the Island Indigo in. This measures 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I'm going to lay that piece on top. So love that our in color, or our designer series paper have paper packs that match. So the main colors within your designer series paper pack is in a assortment of cardstock. So if you are going to take advantage of that buy 3 get 1 free designer series paper this month, you may also want to grab the matching cardstock, because that's just a great add-on. I have already taken my layering ovals and have cut out a scallop oval with my framelits in that Island Indigo, and just a plain oval in that mint. I'm using my teeny tiny wishes. I did Thinking of You, and I think I'm just going to do some fast fuse. And then I'm going to add a dimension to pop it up. Love popping up with the dimensionals. So I'm going to add that, but I need something else added to that card. So what I'm going to bring in is my enamel dots. So in love with my enamel dots. I'm going to grab that heart, and best to get it with my scissors, and just put that right on the front of my card. Oops, got it a little crooked. Let's see if we can slide it here. Works best with the paper piercer, but of course I don't have that over here. That's always the way. But there we go. So there you have it. Another creative fold using our beautiful designer series paper. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Talk to you real soon.